Well, hey, good day. How are you today? Sharon Horne-Ellstrom, Pajama Grandma here with a What's She Up To Now? What am I doing as I'm transitioning from my brick and mortar, traditional business, corporate America type world, because I was in corporate America before I had my own businesses, to online businesses in my pajamas. I am striving to create super successful, because everybody wants to be super successful, right? And influential, or even, I don't want to be super influential, but I want to positively impact the lives of other people. And so I'm sharing my journey of how I am doing that, the journey of what's working, what's not, my highs, my lows, my frustrations, my successes. I haven't shared very many of them, but they'll come. We'll get to the sharing of those part. But today I'm thinking about the weather outside, because it's, snowing, which it's really past the time of year. Even in Wisconsin, it should be snowing, but obviously it is. We get later snowfalls in Wisconsin too. But the snow and the weather has a huge impact on how I personally physically feel. It does. Not everybody is impacted by the weather, but usually people that have chronic pain or chronic illnesses are impacted by the changes in barometric pressure, the changes in the weather and the climate around us. We're all impacted by our environment, whether we actually understand or know it or not. It's just like when you have chronic pain, you have your own internal barometer, and I actually can tell by different parts of my body what the weather's going to be like before it actually happens. And that people joke about that, but in my family, my kids are really outdoorsy, so they would always watch the Weather Channel and pay attention to the weather. And I always would get ready in the morning, and I'd look out the window or step outside and be like, okay, well, this is what I expect it to be like today. This is how I felt this morning. And that's how I would decide what I was going to wear and what I was going to do. So with chronic pain, a lot of the times we have our own internal way of responding to different types of weather and changes in the weather in particular. So I was thinking about the weather because today is not an awesome day. I didn't wake up feeling fantastic yet. Now I say yet because I'm working on it. The more I work into my day, the better I feel. That is my choice. That's what I've decided with the way I deal with chronic illnesses and chronic pain and just anything in my life. I decide that I'm going to determine how I feel about anything that happens to me, through me, or around me. So today, even though I initially struggled getting out of bed and didn't feel awesome, I'm already almost feeling awesome because I've got my awesome ponytail, right? That side ponytail, there is power for Pajama Grandma in that side ponytail. And then I got to thinking about weather spelt the other way, because I love words that sound the same but are spelt differently, because it helps to lead me on the path I want to go. So as I'm thinking about the weather, and it's not going to impact me because I choose to not let it impact me, and I'm going to do my own thing anyway, I got to thinking about whether, the W-H-E-T-H version of the word, whether I want to do something or not, whether I should do something or not, whether I am going to do something or not. And one of the things I'm thinking, which brought up the thought of whether I want to do it or not, or whether I'm going to do it or not, was I'm studying a book by John Maxwell called How Successful People Grow. And I was thinking last night as I'm studying the first chapter, if I'm learning this, why wouldn't I share this with other people as I'm learning it? Why wouldn't I share the high points of what I'm learning as I'm going through it? Now, whether I'll do that or not, I haven't 100% decided yet. I probably will. I'll probably just I'll probably just shoot a quick video about each chapter as I go through it, the highlights and the things I've learned and how I'm going to apply them, or how I am applying them in my life, or how I could be applying them better. Because, we all want to have a successful life. We all want to grow. Well, that's not true. Some of us want to grow. But this book is about people that intentionally want to grow. And actually the whole first chapter is about, you have to decide intentionally that you want to grow, because you won't just grow naturally. And I think we all have examples of that in our lives. If I look back on my life, at certain periods of my life, I was coasting. And I mean coasting. I was coasting on my degree. I was in comfortable jobs where I could just show up. And I had enough knowledge and talent and the ability to just do the minimum to get by and coast through that job. Or and I've done that with businesses too, where I've been in a business that just came so easily and naturally for me that I could just coast. Now, the thing about coasting is it's not very satisfying. At least not for me. I know it is for some people. Some people coast through their entire life and they're perfectly happy with that. But there's others of us that it kills us to coast. I could coast for a short period of time, but I never can coast for very long until I get this sense of emptiness or something missing in my life, and I have to go out and I have to find a new challenge, a new business, a new opportunity, a new something that I'm curious about because I have to grow. You know, nature, everything in nature has cycles, and it grows and dies, grows and dies, grows and dies, but it's reborn every year. And I think that human beings are really more like that than we realize, and that we need to always be striving for something or growing. I think it's why the inherent nature of always wanting more, it's in us. It's in all of us. We all want more, but some of us tell ourselves the story that we don't deserve it or we can't get it or it's impossible. And so then we just stop going for it. We stop trying. We stop putting forth effort because we don't believe that we can have what we want anymore. So weather and weather. The weather outside is not sunny, but it'll be a beautiful day anyway. It's supposed to snow again here all day today. So even if it's not sunny, it's still beautiful, especially when I can enjoy it from the warmth of my home with my fuzzy blanket and my cozy pajamas and my warm cup of Joe, which is really coffee. I haven't had a bulletproof yet. I save that for a little later in the morning. And I will decide whether or not I am going to share John Maxwell with the world. And I think as I'm speaking about it, I probably will, because if I'm learning it and I can shortcut someone else's process of learning it, they don't have to go out and buy the book, although I got this one at a discount at a bookstore. They don't have to go buy the book, and they can just get the Cliff Notes. I don't know about you, but I'm a lover of the short version. Get me to the point. Tell me really what I need to know. But in addition to that, if it's a topic or a subject I'm really interested in, I like to go in and actually read the book and delve into it. And you guys, I'm reading this book with a magnifying glass. The text in this book is tiny, and I have eye issues, so I read this book with a magnifying glass. That's how important it is to me to grow and to continually grow. So that's kind of my little rant today. Today I'm going to do my usual daily things. I'm going to share my daily videos. I'm going to, do what I'm doing to move my business forward, but I'm also going to decide whether I'm going to share this book or not and create more content, because I'm loving creating content these days. Since I discovered Facebook Live and that I didn't die doing them, it is such a powerful way to create content and share me with the world. Now, everybody's not going to like me, and I'm cool with that. If you like me, great. Listen to me, follow me, check out my stuff. It's all over the place. If you don't, just scroll on by. I don't need any hate mail. I don't need any hate comments. Just ignore me. Let me be me, and I will let you be you. Go out, make it a fantastic, awesome day, and I will see you again tomorrow with what I'm up to now. Bye. Pajama Grandma out.